Hey guys, what is up? Big Nukin Records here. Today we're gonna start. Video is gonna be about my kind of albums that shaped my childhood. But let's talk about some artists that helped shape my life that I think are pretty awesome people. We start out with Hal from Metal Church, who just passed away on Tuesday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. Got the shirt. But as I was preparing for this episode, I saw the news about um, Dusty Hill from ZZ Top as well passing away, which is pretty sad. Um, I mean, this is what 3 artists in a row. The drummer from Slipknot as well. Crazy, but I mean, this is the world we live in nowadays. I guess all these guys are getting pretty old. I mean, of course, 72 for Dusty Hill. I mean, that's kind of old. And then you had, I think, the other two were 50, in their 50s. So I mean, that's it's a crazy world we live in nowadays. But it is what it is. So let's get right into the video then. Um, Following that, so these are some albums that are kind of, I think, really shaped my childhood. When growing up, all these albums, man, I was just listening to them all the time. And of course, this album, this video, is gonna replace my Dream Theater Thursday I was gonna do this week. I didn't end up having enough time to complete the review on the album. So, of course, the album we're gonna do for next Thursday gonna come out. Train of Thought for Dream Theater Thursday #1. Just kind of want to go over the album a couple more times and get my complete opinions on it, since I want to kind of make that a really in-depth video. But let's start out this video. How about Devil's Night by D12, man? This album, as a kid, man, I thought this was like the hardest shit I've ever heard. You got American Psycho, crazy amazing song. Purple Pills, man, I fucking loved that song as a kid. Fight Music, man, that song was so hard to me as a kid. I was like, holy shit, this is like absolutely crazy. This was like probably middle school, 6th grade, man. This was like my shit. Great album. And yeah, I had to say, probably one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time. Can't beat it, really. How about next up? It's kind of a double hitter here. So let's start out with the one that came out first. How about If I, December Underground, man? So when I was about, I think it was 2013 maybe 2014. Crap, I might be getting all my dates wrong. I saw these guys with Linkin Park. These were the openers, man. Ever since I saw them live, man, I mean, this album was like amazing to me. Of course, you got Prelude 1221, Miss Murder, Love Like Winter. I mean, those 3 songs alone. I wasn't really into the screaming stuff as much on this album, but man, those albums, I just kept playing them on repeat. And this is a classic album. I like it more now. But that comes to the next one where I really liked it. How about Crash Love by AFI as well? I mean, man, Beautiful Thieves, man, that song. God, man, I love that. And what Torch Song, I believe, is another song I really liked on here. I haven't listened to this in a while, so I mean, I'm a little shady, but man, I remember listening to this album all the time. Man, it's a great album. A little softer than the December Underground, but man, this was like one of my staples as a child, so I figured I'd include it here. And how about the next one? This one, I really, it's kind of a weird one, because I'm not going to say I liked every song on here, man. There was just like 2 I really liked, 1979 and Bullet Butterfly Wings. Yes, they're like hits, but man, what really got me into this was this show called Whale Wars on Discovery. Man, I can't remember. Animal Planet, maybe. Man, that show was fucking crazy. I remember seeing like this Japanese whale hunters, man. They like ran over that boat and this crazy stuff, man. And that song as the intro, the world is a vampire. Man, that fucking song got me so hyped for that show every time I watched it. So I have to say, it's a good one. How about one that's kind of, I feel like, incomplete, because it's another one I'd like to do with this, but how about Transformers Revenge of the Fallen soundtrack, man? This one, one of my favorite bands of all time, Linkin Park. New Divide, man, on this album. 21 Guns by Green Day, man, that song was huge back then. Um, trying to think the other ones that really got me. Probably Nickelback on this album. The Used, All American Rejects, man. This was like really, really, really influential on me as a kid. Probably listening to this and the first one, which the first one was even more influential, but I can't find my copy and I don't have the LP that came out a couple years ago. I mainly didn't get that one because I bought that because I knew Divide, and I was like, I have all the songs pretty much on the other album, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But that one's actually probably even better. I love that album as a kid. But how about this next one? This one gives me memories of being a retard in a pool, being a real idiot, walking around looking like a, I don't know, just straight up idiot. Walking around, had my arms like this, man. For now, I was Godzilla walking through Tokyo Bay or some crap like that, man. And you got all these classic songs from the original ones, man. Can't beat it. I would like humming those things as I'm walking around. Crazy, crazy times back in the day. But heck, man, how about one that's I'd say might be my biggest influential one all time? How about Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers, man? This album was in my car, or not in my car, but in my family's car, like all the time. You had them playing Around the World, Parallel Universe, Scar Tissue, Other Side, Get on Top, Californication, Easily, Emit Remus, and Road Trippin'. Some of these other songs definitely didn't play as much. But I mean, man, this is a great album. Only a couple whiffs on here, I'd say, that I'm not a big fan of. Like Porcelain, I'm not a big fan of. It's a little too slow and soft for me, but otherwise, man, I love that album. It's great. And how about this one? This one was a big one for me. Seeing this movie made me love this. I was like, who the heck did the soundtrack, man? Of course, it was Daft Punk, but there's some crazy stuff on here. The Grid, Son of Flynn, man, that was a good one. Rinsler, I guess is how you say it. I always thought it was Rizzler, so. What's the other one? That's amazing. D-Res was an amazing song. Disc Wars. And man, this is a just awesome album. Top to bottom. Great, like, electronic kind of dance music, I guess you'd say. Now about this next one. Sister played this thing all the freaking time. Demon Days by Gorillaz, man. This song is this album, is top to bottom amazing. I love it so much. I know I do mainly rock, prog rock, metal, that kind of stuff. And my wall kind of speaks that this wouldn't be like an album I'm into as much, but man, this is a great one. I mean, I can't think of a song I don't like on here. Even like Fire's Coming Out of Monkey's Head, man. That even though it's like mostly like spoken word, weird, I love it, man. It's awesome. How about this one? Thank the grandfather for this one, man. This album, I played the shit out of the intro or the title track, "Bad Out of Hell," man. Man, this album is just classic. Of course, huge back in the day. But I mean, you got songs like "You Took the Words Right Out of My Mouth," "Heaven Can Wait," "All Revved Up with Nowhere to Go," "2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad," "The Dashboard Lights." For crying out loud, I honestly, the song was never too big with me, but man, all the other tracks on here, amazing. We got a picture of the back with Meatloaf there. Classic album. And how about my other sister? This was a big one for her. Mumford & Sons, Sigh No More, man. This album came with 2 songs, man, that would play all the time. How about The Cave and Little Lion Man? Sister played those all the time. Got me really addicted to these guys. Of course, this record is absolute garbage. This is probably one of the worst press records I've ever had, but fuck, I replaced it like 3 times and it still turned out the same, so I just gave up. Still have it in my collection now. I only paid like $10 for it, so I'm not too worried, but fuck, it sounds like shit. And how about this one? Massive for me. Linkin Park, Living Thing. It came out in, I believe, 2012. How was this album? Yeah, 2012. Makes sense. I was in 6th grade. I remember this, man. All these songs were huge to me, man. Lost in the Echo, In My Remains, Burn It Down, Lies, Greed, Misery, man. I mean, I can just list the whole track listing, man. That'd be awesome. But it is what it is. All right, that's my last pick. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.